सोशल मीडिया पर जिस तरह से अभिषेक, ऐश्वर्या और निम्रत कौर को लेकर कंट्रोवर्सी एंड कमेंट्स किए जा रहे हैं, उसे मैंने दो पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करा है। फर्स्ट, हाउ कैन अभिषेक चीट ऑन ऐश्वर्या, who is so much out of his league? And second, why would he cheat on her with Nimrat, who is such a downgrade from Aishwarya? और हम लोग इन दोनों ही क्वेश्चंस के पीछे के रीजंस एंड साइकोलॉजी पर बात करेंगे। But first, let me create a fertile ground for this conversation. I remember Kangna Ranaut once saying,
Sometimes I have seen marriages work because the woman failed. It's such a strange things that I've seen in my life.
but the question is, how much should the woman fail? Should she fail entirely so that she is never a competition to her husband and his weak ego, like Jaya ji did, as she was the bigger star between the two of them when they got married? But she took off her success and kept it on the shelf permanently.
मैंने तुम्हें काम करने से कब रोका? It was your choice.
Exactly. It was my choice because I had no other choice.
Or should she fail just enough so that her success just falls short of her husband's success, and he could gloat about being more successful one, like Aishwarya has always been trying to do ever since she got married. Unfortunately for her, her stardom is so big that she could never fail more than her husband. इतने साल से बच्चन परिवार को देखते देखते दो बात तो मुझे क्लियर हो चुकी है। फर्स्ट, जूनियर बच्चन कैन नेवर सरपास सीनियर बच्चन in fame, success, and finances, no matter how hard he tries. And second, Aishwarya Rai is never going to become a smaller star than Junior Bachchan, no matter how hard she tries. So Junior Bachchan के पास बस एक ही ऑप्शन है. He can only claim that he is more successful than his mom and sister, the two women who were forcefully not even allowed to be the part of the race in the first place. At this rate, I feel like very soon Aradhya is going to take over him and whatever success he's had. अगर उसके पास ऐश्वर्या का proper support and connection रहे तो. Anyway, I got a bit distracted. Let's get back to the topic. So I was talking about successful wives and their cheating husbands. I feel like expecting a woman to fail entirely in today's day and age is a bit too old-fashioned. It's too 1960s, 70s, Modern problems require modern solutions. In today's economy, when two parents need to work to run a household, plus we also have to maintain the facade of हमने तो अपनी बहू को काम करने की पूरी आज़ादी दी हुई है, तो अब आजकल की बहुएं बाहर काम तो कर सकती हैं, मगर तब तक ही जब तक उनका प्रमोशन या करियर उनके हस्बैंड के लेवल से ऊपर ना जा पाए, या करियर सक्सेस उनके हस्बैंड के लेवल से ऊपर ना हो. So she constantly has to walk on a tightrope. उसे पैसे तो कमाने हैं ताकि वह अपने पति और ससुराल वालों पर बोझ न बने. But at the same time, she has to put a ceiling on her professional growth so that she doesn't ends up at a higher status or position than her husband and ends up offending her husband and in-laws, especially since that would bring him shame in front of the whole world. I mean, आसपास के चार लोग क्या कहेंगे? And that's the tightrope Aishwarya has been walking for more than a decade at this point. Aishwarya का career has never stagnated this much. सलमान खान से ब्रेकअप के बाद भी नहीं हुआ था, when he tried his best to ruin her career, blocking her from many movies. But this time around, she was a married woman, so she was expected to suppress her own career. And she did that. But was even that enough? I suppose not. If the rumors are true of his affair, then I suppose not. लेकिन चाहे अभिषेक बच्चन की निम्रत कौर से अफेयर की खबर सच हो या ना हो, that doesn't erases the treatment of Aishwarya by Abhishek that has gone on for years. Just take a look at a couple of these videos. Just notice the way he talks about her.
What do you love about Aishwarya Rai?
That she loves me.
I married her because I love her for the human being that she is. Not because she's the most successful actor we have, or she's the international face of Indian cinema, or because she's, erstwhile Miss World and the most beautiful woman. No, it's not.
I was genuinely confused that is he truly a loving husband जो अपनी वाइफ के लुक्स या करियर से आगे बढ़कर उसके नेचर या कैरेक्टर को पसंद करता है, क्योंकि लुक्स एंड करियर तो सबको दिखते हैं, but it takes a special one to know your nature and love you for that, you know. Or is he deliberately downplaying her career under the guise of loving her nature and character? And I wondered, where did he learn the art of downplaying his wife's lifetime of work and sacrifices? Oh, yes, from here.
Yes.
How would you describe his temperament?
It's good for me.
It works for
It
you.
helps. Yes, yes,
But how would you describe it?
It works for you?
yes.
Is this tape working? I hope it is, because I need some documentation here. Right.
But tell me something about Amitji. Is he a romantic?
No.
Not with me.
Yeah, it's such a waste of time.
Now, if anyone asks, why haven't I still talked about Nimrat? After all, how could we have a conversation about the affair until and unless we talk about the third person interfering in the relationship? That's because it doesn't matter whether it's Nimrat, Simran, or Gursimrat. The fault lies at the feet of the partner who cheated, not the other man or other woman. Again, I'm not justifying her actions. It's just that the person who is married and cheated on their partner is way more at fault than the other man or woman. Plus, this entire rumor came out of a Reddit post with no proof, with no solid proof. So we can't really rely on rumors, you know. But let's just say, for the sake of this conversation, that this cheating did happen. Then the question emerges is why? Especially if you backed someone way out of your league, shouldn't you be worshipping her very existence right now? This was our first question that I said in the beginning. And the answer is, well, no. Psychology says no. First of all, dating for men is similar to conquering or winning someone.
We're goal driven, no?
Yeah.
We're goal driven. We're not. That's historically ऐसे है भैया. If you see, we're wired like that. कि when we were cavemen, get up and go get the food and come back.
Like they are taming someone. And that conquering happens in two steps. At first, it feels good to get someone out of your league. It feels like you tamed them. It feels like you are so much better than all the other men who were trying so hard to get her but couldn't. So it feels like the biggest success of your life. The success which you never had in your career. So you also feel like the biggest man in the room. And then the second step comes of making sure that your prey, or in this case your partner, stays with you, doesn't leaves you. And how would you do that? By degrading them and their achievements repeatedly, by not talking or mentioning how much they have achieved in their life.
For the human being that she is. Not because she's the most successful actor we have, or she's the international face of Indian cinema, or because she's, erstwhile Miss World and the most beautiful woman. No, it's not.
And when their self-esteem gets low enough, they'll automatically stay. Where will they go after that? Because at that point they don't believe that they can do anything better than you. Their self-esteem is already corroded by this point. And that's exactly what senior and junior Bachchan ने किया है अपनी respective wives के साथ. I was recently looking at a video where someone has made a compilation about how Aishwarya used to be confident in front of camera, but now she kinda looks nervous to face the camera. Is that the consequence of something that her husband could have done? Or is that the result of her changing figure? I don't know. And just to be clear, it's not that there is anything wrong with her figure, you know. We age, our bodies change, that's just natural part of the process of life. Anyway, as I was saying before, that both senior and junior Bachchan ने यही किया है अपने respective wives के साथ, breaking their self-esteem. ये जया जी पर तो काम कर गया, especially because of the day and age जिस वक्त में उनकी शादी हुई थी, क्योंकि उस वक्त divorces possible नहीं थे. But Aishwarya, I think she refuses to take it. I think she is like, I can take a less successful man than me, but I won't tolerate cheating. If that's the outcome of all of the years of my loyalty, then I am done. And I think that has led to their grey divorce. और ऐश्वर्या और अभिषेक के ही सेपरेशन एंड अभिषेक के उस ग्रे डिवोर्स वाले पोस्ट को लाइक करने की वजह से ही हमारे पूरे कंट्री में ग्रे डिवोर्स की कॉन्वर्सेशन स्टार्ट हुई थी, जिसे अब दोनों ही दबाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, वापस से अपनी वेडिंग रिंग्स पहनकर। नाउ लेट्स कम टू द सेकंड क्वेश्चन, व्हाई डू मेन चीट विद अ डाउनग्रेड इफ दे डू चीट? डाउनग्रेड एज इन ऐसे किसी इंसान को पसंद करना जो आपके पार्टनर से कमतर हो। अब वो कमतर किसी भी फील्ड में हो सकते हैं, बट इन दिस केस ऐश्वर्या एंड निम्रत के लुक्स का कंपैरिजन किया जा रहा था सोशल मीडिया पे। So people were like, how could he cheat on Aishwarya, who is literally a beauty queen and is so beautiful, and cheat with Nimrat, who doesn't comes close to Aishwarya in looks. Now, first of all, I have to say that I don't support any form of body shaming of Nimrat. She is beautiful in her own way. Plus, most of us are not even as pretty as she is. So let's just stop body shaming and face shaming her. But as compared to Aishwarya's looks and career success, हमें दोनों में ही अंतर साफ दिखाई पड़ता है। एंड चलो बस इस वीडियो के लिए मान लेते हैं कि अभिषेक और निम्रत का अफेयर होगा। मे बी ना हो रियल लाइफ में, बट लेट्स जस्ट सेव दैट फॉर द सेक ऑफ दिस कॉन्वर्सेशन। तो ऐसा इसलिए होता है क्योंकि आपके अपने पार्टनर अगर आपसे ज़्यादा सक्सेसफुल है तो अब उनके पास रहने से हर रोज़ आपको ईगो बूस्ट तो मिलेगा नहीं। इफ एनीथिंग आपका ईगो हर्ट ही होगा, because they are always going to be more talented, more successful, smarter, more good looking than you, and they'll always have more opportunities than you. So आपको ईगो बूस्ट तो मिलने से रहा, ईगो हर्ट ही होगा। बट अगर आप किसी ऐसे इंसान के पास जाते हो जो कि आपके लेवल का ही सक्सेसफुल हो, तो एटलीस्ट जब तक आप उनके आसपास हो तब तक आपका ईगो हर्ट नहीं होगा, क्योंकि वो आपसे अधिक सक्सेसफुल नहीं है, उनके पास आपसे अधिक अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ वगैरह नहीं है। तो ऐसे लोग जो अपने पार्टनर से कमतर इंसान के साथ अफेयर करते हैं, उसके पीछे का मेन रीज़न यही होता है दैट इट डजंट हर्ट्स योर ईगो एंड इट हील्स योर ऑलरेडी हर्ट ईगो, योर ऑलरेडी ब्रूज्ड ईगो, एंड you also don't feel constantly challenged by a person of your level, so maybe you can feel relaxed. तो अभिषेक बच्चन की ये रूमर सही है या नहीं ये तो पता नहीं, बट अगर आप किसी को जानते हो हु चीटेड विद अ डाउनग्रेड वर्जन ऑफ देयर पार्टनर, देन दैट्स द रीजन। एनीवे, आई स्टिल से कि अफेयर रूमर भी हो सकता है और सच भी, बट द वे बोथ अभिषेक एंड हिज फादर अमिताभ used to treat their respective wives is very much true, and all of it is very well recorded and documented by media. So, both ladies and gentlemen, I just have one and only one thing to say. If your partner degrades and humiliates you like this, तो इतना तो जान लीजिए कि अभी अल्टीमेट ह्यूमिलिएशन आने बाकी है, और सूनर एंड लेटर वो भी आएगी। And what is the ultimate humiliation other than cheating? So take better decisions and keep respectful people around you. If not, then उसका नतीजा आपको ही भुगतना पड़ेगा। ओके देन, टाटा। किसी और दिन किसी और कहानी के साथ मिलेंगे। जस्ट टू स्पेसिफाई, मेरी नेक्स्ट कहानी आलिया भट्ट एंड करण जौहर के मूवी माफिया होने पर है, एंड आई एम गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट समथिंग दैट पीपल आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट लाइक एट ऑल। So if you want to know about that, subscribe to the channel, like and comment to this video. Thank you. Bye bye.